Today we're going to be learning about coordinate planes and how to graph on a coordinate plane. So first, for today, we will be creating our own grid. I'm going to create a 10 by 10 grid. So I will draw my grid 10 squares vertical and 10 squares horizontal. I'm going to go ahead and close out my box by just drawing a little lighter line at the top and on the side just to show it as a box. Our point of origin always starts at 0. So I'm going to label that 0, and then I need to make sure that I label my lines. So moving along my horizontal line, I'm going to start numbering. I'm going to number all the way to 10. And then moving along my vertical line, numbering my lines, I'm going to move up and label all the way to 10. Right, now we're going to talk about the attributes of our coordinate plane. This is quadrant 1. I'm going to go ahead and label it at the top for y'all. We will only be working with positive numbers, therefore we will only be graphing in quadrant 1. Our point of origin is at 0, 0. 0 on the x-axis, 0 on the y-axis, and it is called our point of origin, our origin. I'm going to take a color and highlight my x-axis first, because I know when I graph that I have to move right along my x-axis. So I'm just going to label this in the same color as well. I'm going to take a second color and highlight my vertical line moving up, and that is my y-axis. And label it my y-axis. Those are the key components of how to read your coordinate plane, your quadrant 1 graph. Are there any questions about that? No? When we graph, we look at ordered pairs. So I'm going to make a title, ordered pairs. When I think about an ordered pair, I know that I have two numbers. The first number is going to be the number on the x-axis. And then the second number is going to be the number on the y-axis. So I have an x and a y number to show me how to graph those ordered pairs. The next part we will move into is how to actually move along our graph. So as you can see, we need to move to the right and we also need to move up. But how do we know which one we do first? That's very important. There is a method that you have to use. So the first number is our x, so therefore we have to move right along our x-axis first. So when you graph your ordered pairs, you move right along the x-axis and then next you move up on the y-axis. And that would be very important to make sure that we understand that. So I color coded it for you so that we could match as we complete our work today in class. I'm also going to highlight my ordered pairs at the top to help you match according to the axes. Okay, once you will look left, look right, check your neighbor's work and make sure that they have the information on their paper and that their graph matches and looks like your graph. We should have the point of origin, our x-axis should be colored, our y-axis should be colored. We should have our ordered pairs of our x and our y, and then the information to tell us how we move. That we move right along the x-axis and then up on the y-axis. All right, now we're going to actually practice. Y'all ready to practice?
No.
Yes? No? All right. So if I have the ordered pair 5, 2, that means I would take my pencil, my finger, I will start at the point of origin. I'm not going to mark anything, but I'm just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the x-axis, and then I'm going to move 2 up on the y-axis. So 1, 2. And that would be the ordered pair 5, 2. All right, let's try one more and then I'm going to have you practice on the board. All right, who would like to give me a ordered pair? Kenny, give me an ordered pair. 9, 6. All right, so start at the origin. You always want to start the origin. Go right all the way to the 9. Make sure that there is a 9 on the x-axis. And then I want to count 6 up on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also want to double check and look and make sure, yes, there is a 6 on the y-axis. And then I write my ordered pair. So making sure that you double check your x and your y will also be important so you don't make mistakes when you're graphing. Great job.